Welcome back. And I can't believe that there's been so many views on the videos. I think the booze heist video has something like 1,200 views, and the Dudley Walton one about 650. Who would have thought? I had no idea anyone would be interested in hearing these stories. But I'm happy to keep telling them. And if you're happy to listen to them, I'll carry on. So there's been a number of messages. And questions about what happened to us after the great booze heist and what kind of punishment we received. So I thought I'd make a real short video. This is going to be a short one, just to tell you what happened to the first team water polo who actually stole the booze from Costello's, and to us who subsequently stole it from them. But before I get into it, I need to tell you about an ingenious piece of engineering which was made by the schoolboys at that time. And this was called a bum pad. And a bum pad was made from the inner tube of a car tire. And it was cut in a figure of 8, like this, and it had a little hole on each side. And the little hole was designed for sound effects while the bum pad was being used. And I guess these days a lot of the woke establishments would have an absolute fit if they realized that back in the day we would actually get beaten. We were caned if we were naughty. But that's just the way it was, and I don't think anyone came out worse for it. Anyway, so this bum pad was designed to be sandwiched between 2 pairs of underpants and over your ass. And then obviously your shorts would be on top. And when you received your beating, this was designed to reduce the pain. And it was extremely effective. And how it worked was any boys who knew that they were about to be beaten, who'd done something bad, and they knew they were due to go and get beaten, they would seek out the bum pad from the last guy who had been beaten and borrow it and use it for their beating. I remember using it once. I think I'd been caught smoking, and I was due to get 4. A minor infraction, you'd probably get 2 dooks. And quite a serious one, you get 4. But for the most serious crimes, it would be something called 6 of the best. Now, I think I'd been caught smoking, and I was called into, well, I knew I was going to be beaten, and I was going to be beaten by Harry Westwood, Harold, the housemaster of Milner. So I found the guy who had the bum pad, and I borrowed it, and he gave me the instructions on how to put it on, and it was fine. It worked, and I went off for my beating, slightly nervous, and I had to bend over in Harold's office, and he gave me 4, but it was quick, and it was really pretty much painless because of the bum pad. That's what quality of engineering it was. It was a superb device. But unfortunately, after the great booze heist, we were summoned out of the blue to Spike Wiley's office. He was the headmaster. And as many of you will know, he was quite a fearsome character. I mean, to us, he looked like he was 7 foot tall. And he was definitely a no-nonsense type guy. So we were summoned out of the blue to go and receive our punishment. And I just panicked because I knew, well, I haven't had time to find the bum pad. What the hell? There was no time. So, I had to go through this without it, and this was a problem, and I was worried about it for very good reason. So we took the walk of shame through the school, past the Bite Hall, and up to the headmaster's office, where he was none too pleased with us, I can tell you. I think I was the first to go in for my beating, and he told me to bend over, and I watched him go to the corner of the room and retrieve his cane. I think there was an artillery shell in the corner which had a number of these yellow canes. And I remember he chose a very thick one and a long one, very flexible. And I was just thinking, oh dear, this is not looking good. And so I got my beating, and there's just no other way to describe it. It was fucking horrendous, absolute agony. Holy shit, it was bad. When I emerged afterwards, because he took his he took his time. When I emerged afterwards, I had purple welts across my arse, and it was truly difficult to sit down, uncomfortable to sit down afterwards. It was that bad. So added to that beating, we were given 6 weeks dress parade. Now, dress parade was where we had to wear our number ones, which was blazer, tie, smart shoes, and we had to wear these clothes 24 hours a day, except for sport. So that was from waking until going to sleep. You had to be dressed in your number ones. It was an inconvenience. Added to that, we had to stand up at the top table at the Grace Hall whilst everyone was saying their prayers. For these and all his many mercies, may the Lord make us truly thankful. So we were sort of sticking out like sore thumbs as the criminals. But, you know, that wasn't too bad. Added to that, we had something called stupor, which was, we had to carry a little notebook around with us. And we had to get it signed by a prefect or a teacher every waking hour. Again, a minor inconvenience compared to the beating. But yes, it was pretty hectic, the beating. And I just wanted to make a short video to tell you what it was, because I've had so many questions. So, as I said before, these and many other stories are in my book, The Plumtree Diaries, which has been revised and expanded. I'll stick a link in the description below this video, and also a link to my fiction titles. I'll be back soon with another one, and hopefully you keep enjoying these crazy stories. It's good. Like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers for now.